being recorded. Okay. And I want to say thank you for sharing that. I couldn't wait for a product like the one we're going to hear about tonight to make all callers are muted and they can unmute themselves. Mr. Crosby, are you there?
Yes, we're here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Thank you. And the webinar is looking very good. And if I may, I'd love to introduce you.
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to say, folks, I am so excited to introduce you to our Global Director, Mr. Randy Crosby. He has a vision and experience and belief in our products that has helped him to earn millions in this network marketing industry. And not only is he a great husband and family man, but he's a great leader. So he's here tonight to help as many as he can to earn the millions that he has earned in this industry as well. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please allow me to welcome our Global Director Leader, Mr. Randy Crosby.
Well, thanks so much, Evelyn. Hopefully everybody can hear me on the call tonight. I just want to double check. Dave White, are you on the line with us? Dave, are you on the line with us?
Yes, sir, I am here. Sorry, I was muted. I am here, Randy.
All right, my friend. It's a pleasure to have you here on the line as well tonight. Guys, Dave White is a regional director with the company on his way to national director, and we're going to be doing a call tonight. Call tonight is going to be a little bit different because we know it is Thursday night. A lot of people are trying to get sales in. But guys, I had to get this call going tonight because I wanted you guys to understand the timing of what we are looking at. As we explained before, facts tell, guys. Facts tell, and the stories that are created in this company have been selling. In fact, we know that right now we're in the biggest season ever. It's the weight loss season. And people are still asking the same question that they asked last year in 2015. Who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? And the company did $100 million in sales last year. Guys, they are literally on track to shatter not only the records that they did last year, but to literally set incredible new records. See, this slogan here, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, is absolutely amazing. I had a gentleman call me today, right off of Facebook. And in fact, he instant messaged me. He had been watching my post.
Excuse me, Mr. Crosby?
Yes?
This slight echo.
Is it a slight echo? Okay, it's probably coming. Let me mute the line. Someone here.
Muted.
Thanks so much, Evelyn. Let me try to see if I can.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Let me see if I can get rid of it. We might have.
Okay.
Is it any better right now?
It's slightly better, yes.
Okay. We'll go from there, and then
okay.
We'll see. And do you have your computer on, Evelyn?
I do.
That may be it. You may be hearing it back through the speakers on your computer.
I just muted. Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem. And so here's let me know if it's not clear. But guys, here's what you have to realize. This is the power of this company. Is that the sales that they're on track to make right now are absolutely phenomenal. And as I said, the gentleman that inboxed me off of Facebook, you know, he's been watching and watching and watching. And guys, he's been watching for an entire year. He had been watching for an entire year. And he had been sending me other little deals that he was doing, and I would always send them back TLC. He would send me another deal because, 2-3 months later, he's in another deal, and I'd send him back TLC. Well, guess what? Today, finally, actually it was last night, he inboxed me messages, listen, I need to know more about this tea. I want to try this tea. I said, no problem. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, today, he just enrolled as an IBO with the tea. And I gave him a choice. I said, listen, you can either be my customer, try the tea, it has 100% money back guarantee, or you can take a position in the compensation plan, order the tea, and while I continue to build, while you're trying the tea, therefore, as you start to get the results, you will be able to see all the sales that are coming in under you. So therefore, if you decide at that point that you want to go out and start to promote this, you now will already have an organization built underneath you. I said, which way sounds better to you? He said, obviously, to be in position to take advantage of something that is phenomenal that this company is doing. So right now, guys, these are money blueprint questions. And at the same time, I asked him another question. I said, who do you know that wants to have better looking skin while looking 10 years younger in as little as 7 to 14 days? He said, all of my friends. I said, well, you're going to learn more about that, but we're going to get you what you wanted right now, which was the tea. Guys, can you understand what's happening here? We're talking about a company that's projected to do $500 million to $1 billion in sales. Now, we've done this presentation several times, but tonight we're going to get down to, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to hear, as we say, from the person themselves. You know, we've been talking about the power of this incredible Envidia serum. And we have a lady with us tonight who happens to be very near and dear to my heart. She's actually sitting right here next to me. And you guys always hear me. And you never hear her. She's very soft-spoken. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to tell you her story. She's going to share with you, you know, how she feels about Envidia. So it is my pleasure to have with me on this call my business partner and my lovely wife, Miss Sonia Crosby, who is also, of course, guys, you know, we're both global directors in the company. Sonia, it's a pleasure to have you here on the call with us.
It's a pleasure to be here. Welcome to everyone.
Well, I tell you what, that's amazing, guys. That's a major step for her. As you guys know, we've done calls all year, and this is the first time you've ever heard her. But what's interesting is I want to talk about the Envidia product. Now, I know you're a product of the product, and you like to use a lot of total life-changing products. Is that correct?
That's correct. I love the product.
Okay. And so here's my question. When you first put on the Envidia product, you know, what did it feel like, first of all? Because a lot of people wonder what this serum feels like.
It felt like the emu oil, but a little lighter. But that's what it felt like.
Okay. So now you applied it. How did you apply it to your face?
Well, I only used one pump. I put it in the palm of my hand, and then I dabbed my cheeks and my chin, my forehead, and my neck, rubbed it in, and I let it dry for maybe 5 minutes. And then after that, I would apply the emu oil.
Okay, powerful. So let me ask you this then. When you first put it on, because there's a lot of people out there and they're listening and they're hearing you right now, and they want to know, when you first tried it, did you think it was going to work? I mean, what were you expecting?
I mean, I really didn't know what to expect. I mean, I had the fine bumps, and I wanted to see them go away. So I was like, you know, all the other products work, so I'm going to give this a try. And I said I'm going to go ahead and take a picture just to see, you know, if I see a difference.
Okay, now we noticed here on your picture, the first picture on day one,
Mm-hmm.
when you took the photograph, now we're looking here, we're seeing, we can't see the fine bumps, probably because of the camera, but obviously you were seeing them. But what we do see is the uneven skin tone. So let me ask you something. Did you expect that the product could possibly even do something for the uneven skin tones?
No, I didn't. That was a wonderful surprise. I mean, to all of a sudden you see that photo, it was only because I took the photo, to see the even skin tone and to also see more of a healthful glow in my skin. So that was a surprise.
Okay, so you were looking for the fine bump,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden now, when you, and guys, let's go here. I want you to understand something. This is all psychological. You know, from day 1 to day 21, when you were looking in the mirror, you get up every morning, you look at your face in the mirror. Did you start to notice any changes at all?
No, I didn't. You just see yourself every day, and you just assume you've been looking that way already.
You know, and you mentioned an example before. It's kind of like if you have a scar or if you hurt yourself. What did you say?
Yeah, if you have a mark, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's not there, and somebody says, oh, what happened? You just go like, I don't know. I mean, so I didn't pay attention until I saw the photo, and then it was like, wow, look at that difference.
Okay, so now I was telling you, I said, wow, you're glowing.
Yeah.
And I was hoping, you know, because normally when you say your wife is glowing, that means something's in the oven. So, I was relieved at that. Okay. But let me ask you something. On day 21, I said, okay, well, let's just take an after picture because I had never seen your before picture. And when you did the after picture and then you compared them side by side, how did you feel?
I mean, I was shocked. I mean, I'm just like looking at it. I'm like, okay, this is the same time of day. It's in the same area in the bathroom. I'm like, I mean, I didn't have any kind of concealer on or foundation on day 21. So to see those results, to me, it wowed me. Yeah.
And I know you don't ever like to get on camera, so
No.
I applaud you.
No, I wasn't expecting these photos. It was for me. I just wanted to see what it was going to be like.
Well, you know what? We appreciate you for what you've done by, being transparent, putting yourself out there because of seeing these photos and the difference. Because initially, guys, I thought it was just for older people, people with saggy skin. But when I looked here, it was a revelation to me because I'm saying, man, this works on people of all skin tones, And, as young as you were looking, I wasn't expecting to see the skin go from that color to the color that it is right now. Now, when you look in the mirror, can you physically see that your skin has more color or more tone in your color?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now more because, before it was like when it happened, I wasn't really looking for that. But now that I'm paying more attention to my skin and the tone, I can see it. I mean, it's just like my skin feels like I've been in the sun. It's like a glow. That's how I would describe it.
That's amazing. Now, I know we went to an event, and while we were at the event, it was one of the Lisa Nichols events, and, they were asking me what I did, and I told them that, we were in a company with this amazing new product, and I kept saying, it helps you look 10 years younger. Guys, I wasn't really focusing on the fact of that it literally helps you have better looking skin. I didn't even know that the product could do what we're talking about right now. But at that event, there was a lady that came up to you and said, what?
Yeah, she was like, are you using the product your husband was talking about, the new Envidia product? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, wow. She said, because your skin is amazing. So I was like, okay.
Well, let me ask you something. Have you ever received that type of comment from somebody else that they came up to you and just said, your skin looks amazing?
Well, I mean, I have good genes, but,
Well, and guys, there's a lot. I mean, I'm blown away here at the fact that this entered a whole different dimension, that we're not just dealing with, people in their 60s or 70s that, have the bags or the lines or the different things. That what we've seen here is just absolutely phenomenal. So it took it to a whole nother dimension for me because I said it doesn't matter whether you're young or old, everybody wants to have better looking skin. And that's the phenomenal part. So, Sonia, I know we're going to have a couple people that may have some questions for you, so we want you to stick around here. But in the meantime, guys, you have to understand the position. We're in the middle of the weight loss season right now. A lot of people are responding to the question, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? You're going to have a ton of people right now, guys. Nobody else has a product that is doing what this product is doing because, remember, this is a protein. It is not something that's mixed in a jar. It's an actual live protein that's grown in the laboratory, created by doctors and scientists, and this protein literally goes on your skin in the form of a serum. And as Sonia told you, she was using 1 pump a day, and I assume there's 1 pump in the morning and then 1 pump at night.
Twice a day.
Okay. And you also, when you applied it, did you put anything else on your face, or was it just this Envidia serum?
I would use the Envidia, and then, like I said, I would let it dry maybe 5 minutes, and then after that, then I would apply the emu oil. And the combo together is just wonderful.
Absolutely amazing. And do you notice when because, we're talking here about skin being firmer, smoother. Have you noticed any of that?
Yes, I've noticed the smoothness. It's softer. I mean, it feels healthier. I mean, my skin feels great.
That's powerful. And I want to thank you for sharing that with us because, like I said again, guys, this is not just for people in their 60s. This is for everybody that has skin. And it's not just for using on your face, anywhere on your body. It's amazing I was talking to the doctor, and he was basically saying, Dr. Romero said that if you were to accidentally cut yourself, and then you take the serum and put it there in that cut area, it would not only heal up faster, but he said it wouldn't leave a scar. I was blown away at hearing that. So, what we're learning about this product is so multi-dimensional. It's almost kind of like the tea. The tea is far more than losing weight. Losing weight is a byproduct of it because it's designed to get rid of the toxins and the parasites, and people are sleeping better, and people are noticing all of the kind of things. That is a multi-purpose or multi-dimensional product. The Envidia here happens to be the exact same product because in your case, it brought out more of your skin tone, beautiful skin tone, while at the same time, and I'll go back to that picture here, guys, while at the same time, it helps you with the uneven skin and uneven skin tones, which is absolutely amazing. And you said it helps you reduce your fine bumps. Dave White, I know you're on the line here with us, my friend, and let me ask you something because we're talking about different demographics of people, and we're talking about different ethnic groups. So, Dave, can you tell me where do you see this going?
Absolutely. Can you hear me okay, Randy?
We can hear you just fine, my friend.
Okay. Well, I thought I heard you say earlier that this is for anybody that has skin. So that pretty much, in my view, covers every ethnic group. Put it this way, it gives us a very, very large market because everyone I've ever met in my life has skin. And it's funny, I had the same reaction that you did initially when this product was first presented at the conference down in New Orleans a little over a month ago, where I have, similar to what you described, it wasn't like when I heard, anti-aging, skin serum, it wasn't like right away off the top, like blowing me away when I just heard that, And, but it wasn't until we started hearing about the science and the technology behind it. We started hearing from Dr. Romero. We started seeing the slides, the videos, where my eyes really started to open that, wow, this product is really differentiated in the marketplace. Now, I'm someone who doesn't have a lot of knowledge on skincare products, but it was very evident to me that this product was, as I said, just separated itself from anything out there in the marketplace today. And obviously, we all know that anti-aging, looking better, feeling better is a huge, huge marketplace, especially when you consider our population today and the largest section of that population of the baby boomers. And my mind has since then been expanded even more with regards to something else you were just mentioning, in that this is not just for that section of the population either. This is for younger people. I mean, there's nobody out there that doesn't want to look and feel better. And when you talk about someone, for example, in the past with the tea, and hearing that, that phrase that we're also familiar with, who do you know that would be interested in losing 5 pounds in 5 days? We know that there's a lot of emotion attached to that. When people try the ISOT detox and actually experience that result, it's incredible human emotion that comes with it, and that's why people come back for more, early and often on a monthly basis. This, to me, the Envidia product is going to be that, what we experience with the ISOT, really on steroids, for lack of a better phrase there, because the emotion that's going to be attached with people applying this to their face, and really, as you said, shaving off 10 years or more in a week to 2 weeks, the emotion attached with that experience, will be off the charts. I've already seen it with people who've been lucky enough to have samples. I've seen it in their testimonials. I've talked to multiple people. I just can't wait till we can actually get it, because I know that as if we didn't have it good enough already with this company before we even knew about Envidia. As you mentioned, this is a company that did over $100 million in sales last year, shipping to 190 countries, has a 16-year track record. We know that this is going to half a billion to $1 billion in 2016. And now with this new product and what it represents, the sky's the limit. It's just, it's incredible. So in terms of your specific question, there is no limit to our reach with this product. So I think we're going to see this company, the face of this company, change and broaden the whole spectrum, where we're going to be welcoming more people from different backgrounds, different age groups, you name it, across the board. That's my feeling on that. I can see it. It's clear as day, without question.
Yeah, and the fact that you can just share the product, just share your before and after pictures. And we've done that with 3 people that want the product. That literally pays for your $150 product at $149. So I was on the phone with a gentleman today that was signing up, and he kept saying, well, it's $150. And I said, you know what? You get what you pay for. It's not something cheap. When I talk to the doctor, you can't make this stuff inexpensively. This is the real deal. And the fact that we have on our compensation plan that you can share this with 3 customers and it pays for your product, guys, that is absolutely phenomenal. See, when you have before and after pictures like this, like when I looked at my before and after picture and I saw that the laugh line, the puffiness that I had on one of my laugh lines went down significantly, and the other one also reduced, what it really made me say is, my goodness, this is incredible. And that was after 5 days. Now, we've been out of the product for about 3 weeks, the test bottle that we had, and we're anxiously waiting, just like the rest of you. But I promise you, guys, we've ordered over 40 bottles. Over half of them are already sold. The rest of them I'm refusing to sell because I'm going to keep me a stash just in case. This is the power of this product, guys, and it's something that you don't want to run out. In fact, when our bottle was running out between me and my wife, I'm watching her, she's watching me, and we're siphoning it off. And she kept telling me, you don't need to do 2 pumps, you can do 1. And when you have a product, guys, in all seriousness, that is like that, it's like a product that it makes you feel good. You can't wait to put it on in the morning. You can't wait to put it on the evening. And I'm gonna ask my wife. This is not one of the questions, guys, that I even asked her before when I was talking to her about the product. But let me ask you something. When you were on the product, is there a day that you forgot to take the product, even in the morning, or put the serum on in the evening?
No, I didn't. I look forward to putting it on.
And why would you say? Let's be real with the people here. Why were you looking forward to putting it on?
Because I was seeing a change. So, it was like, why stop? Continue on.
Yeah.
See what more.
And I remember you kept saying your skin felt soft. That was one of the things that you noticed right away.
Yeah, and it seems like the freckles or in my face, it was making them pop more. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And guys, I'm telling you, and I had the same thing. My skin tone changed too. So not only did the laugh lines reduce, but the actual tone of my skin changed. It's phenomenal. The same conference, the lady came up to me and asked me without wearing makeup. So absolutely phenomenal. Guys, here's what we want to do. We want to open it up.
Hey, Randy, can I add one thing?
Absolutely, my friend.
Yeah, just before you get off this slide, I just want to mention this because some other people might have thought of this. I was speaking to someone on the team earlier, and this individual made the remark. She said, I'm talking to people. We don't have the product yet. It's in pre-ship mode. And, sometimes how that limits one's thinking, almost everyone, when you can't actually get your hands on it. So I want everyone to know that when this thing starts shipping within the next week, it's going to change big time, okay, in terms of momentum and volume and all that good stuff. But one of the things she said was, everyone I'm talking to, I just let them know that, I'm looking for customers because the company has a program where once you get 3 customers, your product's free. And oh, by the way, if you wanted to, you could become an IBO with the company. It's not a big deal. And then you could participate in that program too. And she said, everyone that I speak to basically says, well, I'll just be an IBO if I like the product. Why would I be? It's a no-brainer. And she said, I'm never going to get any customers. Everyone wants to be a rep. So I said, I just told her, I said, that's not a problem because every time you bring on a new IBO, there's one of your 3 because the fastback's the same as the retail commission. So that's the best problem to have in the world. So I just wanted to mention that to everyone. If you never get a customer, that's okay. But trust me, with the level of activity that you'll have, eventually you'll have regular customers too. But the best thing in the world is that everyone wants to become an IBO. Believe me.
Yeah, and Dave, you'll find that some people, because they've been hurt before, they might say, well, I don't know if I want to join a business or not, but I do want to see. Everybody wants to try the product. And so you're going to find, guys, that a lot of the people that you have that you sign up as customers, some of them are going to say your customers every single month because they say, well, I don't want to make any money, but I just want to try the product. And you know what they do? The key here is you have everybody always do a before and after picture. Because I'm going to ask Sonia, if you didn't do a before and after picture, would you ever have thought that your skin changed that much?
No. So it's very important to do a before and after picture. I mean, key.
That is the key ingredient, guys. When somebody, you want them to do a before and after picture. You want all your customers. If they say, I just want to be a customer, great. Have them do a before and after picture because the two things is going to show them. Like in Sonia's case, she would have never noticed that her skin changed that much had she not compared it to what it was before. But what it's also going to do for your customers, when they do their before and after pictures, even if they're not sharing it with anybody, they're going to look at it and they're going to say, oh, my goodness, my skin has improved. And they're going to want to keep not only reordering, but they're noticing that there's a difference. But you're going to find that they can't help themselves. They're going to be compelled to tell their friends of what's going on. They're going to show their before and after pictures. And if they don't want to be an IBO, guess where all their friends are coming to get the Envidia? They're coming to your site. You still win anyway. And guys, there's another reason why you want to be an IBO. That people, like you said, your customers, and I point out, why do you want to be an IBO? Well, not only for the benefit of getting paid off the product, but there's some other unique benefits as well. I know Lorraine is on the line with us. Lorraine Moore, out of Pearland, Texas, right, Lorraine? Are you there, Lorraine?
Yes. Let me get off. Okay, because you didn't unmute me, but okay, I'm on the phone line. But let me tell you something. There is a tax benefit, and let me tell you what I'm thinking of. OPM and OMG, because what's happening is this. Many of our IPOs are saying, well, Randy can buy all those products. JB can buy all those products. We're not making any money. Let me tell you something. You look at your credit card, that's OPM, other people's money. And you purchase as much of the product of Envidia, the emu oil, and any other product, and it's coming out of your credit card, and Total Life Changes is billing you, and it is a tax write-off. It's a business expense. Now you have all this Envidia, and now people will come to your home or go someplace, and you can resell it for whatever you decide you want to sell. We're not going to tell you what, because the reason why I said this is that I am a witness. I am so excited. Last year, the government got me real good. It was like crazy I owed up to my head, okay, with all the curls and my little natural hair. But let me tell you something. When I looked at my tax return, I opened it up slowly and I said, oh, thank you, Total Life Changes. Not only did you buy the product on your credit card, you resold it and got it into your hip pocket, and then you bought more. And don't be afraid to buy the product. And if nobody wants it, which I doubt because everybody has skin, you are using it. And don't forget to take your pictures of before and after, and sequential days and things like that. But I'm telling you guys, don't be thinking, I'm not going to do that. Nobody wants to buy this. Well, let me tell you something. You're either going to buy the product, purchase it for yourself and others so you can resell it, or you can pay the government. So now, last year, I paid the government and I had no product. And now, all last year, I had product. I bought product from Total Life Changes, and I didn't have to give the government anything. Matter of fact, they said, thank you, and here's a refund. I love it. I am so excited. I'm going to buy some more Envidia and the emu oil and anything else I need. And y'all just think about it. It's a business decision. Take off that broke hat and put on that business hat and let the government pay you back for being in business for yourself. Back to you, Randy.
Well, thanks a lot, Lorraine. We know that there's several advantages, guys, of owning your own business. But, of course, we're not tax advisors, so definitely get with your consultant. But I will tell you this, I've had years where I didn't pay anything in and still got a refund. I don't even know how that happened. But when you have a home-based business, guys, it is phenomenal, the tax breaks that you get. So you have to be aware of that. But the other thing, guys, I want to tell you, there's never been anything like what I'm seeing with this Envidia. And I'd be very hard-pressed to find anybody that's sharing their photos, their before and afters, and sharing other people's before and afters, that you would not be selling Envidia like crazy. It is that strong of a product. This call was recorded. The line to call back in on to get the recording is 712-432-1085, 712-432-1085, with the access code of 932-069 pounds. So make sure you share this with everyone that you can, because this call will be up all week long, because it is absolutely phenomenal hearing a live testimony on this incredible product. So what we want to do right now, if you have a question and you're on the online webinar, for myself, for Dave, or for Sonia, please click